PBC, CPA, CTR, CPL, CPBC. No, I'm not just naming random letters in the alphabet here. Those are terms you may have heard if you've ever come across the world of digital marketing. Most people have an idea of what digital marketing is. Everybody knows they need to use it in their business, yet the majority of people don't do it effectively. In this video, I'm not only going to explain exactly what digital marketing is, but I'm going to show you how you can leverage it inside of your company to drive more traffic and close more deals. Now, this next statement will probably frustrate you, but I promise you, please stick with me until the end. Digital marketing is similar to traditional marketing, however, it's served digitally. Do you want to punch me in the face now? No, but seriously, it's important that you understand that in order to really succeed in digital marketing, you need to understand the core foundations of traditional marketing, so then you can easily just copy and paste it over digitally. A quick example of how these two worlds collide is the phrase above the fold. Now, in the digital marketing world, I hear everybody reference this. Above the fold pretty much means that if you're creating a web page, it's exactly what the user or visitor experiences as soon as the web page loads on their computer or phone without them having to scroll at all. Now, what even the most savvy digital marketer doesn't know is that term originates back in the old days of newspapers. You see, newspaper editors would put the most emotionally enticing and exciting articles above where they folded the newspaper to put them in the newsstands in order to get passerbyers to stop and purchase the newspaper. Now, as someone who's made millions of dollars in digital marketing, I can tell you that it is absolutely critical you understand the foundations of traditional marketing, which I'm going to show you in this video here, and then we'll be able to put it over into the digital world, which is why you see a lot of people failing in the digital marketing world simply because they're trying little tips and hacks that some guy screaming in their iPhone is telling them to do. So let's first define what marketing is. In 2017, the New York Times described marketing as the art of telling stories that are so enthralling it causes one to lose their wallet. Now, I actually really love that quote. However, I would probably amend it to simply say the art of telling stories and providing utility so enthralling it causes one to lose track of their wallet. So I know what you're thinking. How do we get one to lose track of their wallets? Well, the first thing you need to understand is exactly who you're going after. This is sometimes referred to as your niche. This will determine exactly what platforms you should be using in order to market effectively on. It'll determine how much you could pay to acquire a new customer. It'll even tell you what your copywriting should be in order to elicit a response from your prospect. For example, for our company Scaling with Systems, our niche or market is high-ticket service-based businesses such as advertising companies, SEO companies, coaches, consultants, SaaS, etc., etc. And so for us, we know it's most effective for us to leverage platforms like YouTube or LinkedIn, where a lot of our business-to-business prospects lie, and also to create content that appeals to their bottom line, the company's bottom line that we're with, how we can get them an ROI. As we know, if you're running a business, that's one of the number one priorities you have whenever you're thinking of investing. In addition to that, it makes sense for us to spend a good bit of time creating content like this, or even paying a good bit of money to acquire a customer, because we're able to charge more because we get our clients such high returns on investment. I most likely couldn't do that if I was only making my client, say, $30 or $50 every month. The second pillar of marketing is going to be your copy or your marketing message. Now, digital marketing allows us to simply translate our marketing message digitally, which is a lot more efficient in today's day and age. But just because something is served digitally doesn't actually make it a better marketing message. This may be why some of you watching this video right here are trying to produce a lot of content online or making videos on YouTube, and it's just not working. And you think, well, everybody else is doing it, why isn't it working for me? And a lot of the times it has to do with the core messaging that you're using. In order to get your messaging and your copy so it resonates with your prospect, you need to spend some time up front understanding your prospect's pain points. What are their desires? What are some of the biggest problems that keep them up at night? And this is simply done by asking them, okay? Spend a few days talking to your prospective clients or even your current clients and understand these different pain points and desires, as this will translate into a massive ROI later on when you create your marketing message. I would argue that even an hour of this type of work can be worth $50,000, so it's important you take it seriously. Once we get this information from our market in their own tribal language, then we're going to use it in our marketing message and our copywriting. You should aim to create incredibly useful content around that information. For example, for me, I know a lot of our prospects are trying to advertise digitally or trying to do some digital marketing. And so a lot of the content that we create is around how to create digital marketing campaigns, how to scale digital marketing campaigns, and how to create messaging that resonates with their prospects. We even use videos just like this in our cold email outreach to prospects so that they can actually see the content in a longer form version like this YouTube video here and get to understand our company and our service a little bit better. I'm going to link down below another video I did on creating a killer content marketing strategy so you can watch it after you're done watching this video. And the final step you need in order to create the successful digital marketing campaign is the actual distribution of your marketing materials. This is where the digital aspect of this marketing campaign really comes into play. You see, back in traditional marketing, you would need to sign 6-month, 12-month, even 24-month contracts to have a 30-second TV spot or even put up a billboard. And then if you made a mistake or you got some feedback after you put it up there and you wanted to change something, most of the time you're not going to be able to. So you pretty much have to ride out that 6, 12, or 24-month contract. Know that you're just pouring money down the drain. Today, we live in an incredible world of digital marketing where you can get almost instant feedback and make instant adjustments to your campaigns. You can set up an ad on Facebook in about 20 minutes and push it out for around $5 a day, get immediate feedback from your target market, and then make a change in about another 10 minutes. This allows you to continuously refine your content and marketing message until you are getting an absolute killer return on your investment. So what digital marketing channels should you focus on? Well, it goes back to what we talked about earlier in identifying who your market is, because we want to be using the channels that they hang out in. There's a saying, if you want to sell crosses, go to a church. So for example, if you run a creative agency for businesses, well, then you'd probably use a medium like Instagram in order to get your marketing message across, because it has the benefit of both, number one, allowing you to have really visually appealing content, and number two, your target market's already on Instagram because they probably already understand and value the use of content. If you run some kind of merchant processing company, then you could run a really successful digital marketing campaign on a platform like LinkedIn, where you could leverage tools like Sales Navigator in order to get hyper specific with who you're going after and send them a business message. Once again, the platform you use is important, but it's not nearly as important as understanding the market that you're going after and creating messaging that both resonates with them and is useful to them. Some of the channels that we use are YouTube paid advertising, Facebook paid advertising, YouTube organic videos like this, LinkedIn organic, email marketing, and a few more. Now, I have a team of 30 that helps me distribute this content across all of those channels, but me as a CEO of the company, I spend most of my time identifying the market, understanding their pain points and desires, and then creating that content that resonates with them. If you're just starting out on your digital marketing journey, I'd recommend you nail down those first 2 pillars and then simply just choose one channel that you know your target market is on, and you can distribute your content there. If you want help creating a massively successful digital marketing campaign where you're putting $1 in and getting $4, $5, $6 out in a matter of a few days, or if you just want us to audit your current digital marketing campaign, you can click the link in the description down below to book a free one-on-one consultation with myself or one of my team members where we'll do exactly that. If you got some value out of this video, please smash the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I put out videos like this every single week, and comment down below any additional questions you have on digital marketing. Finally, be sure to check out some of the videos on your screen in front of you here, as they will help you massively increase the efficiency of your new digital marketing campaign. Thanks guys, see you soon.